This morning, I wake up, like I say, I wake up like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and first thing I do is go to Twitter until I get sleepy, or again right before I work, and that's usually about 20 minutes before it's time for me to wake up. You know how that goes. Um, so the first thing I see is like Shawn Kemp is arrested for a drive-by. I was like, what, a drive-by? Like, what do you think this is? You think this is the 90s? Like, so it's all types of jokes flying around in my head, because I'm sitting there like, there's no way at his big age, he's 53 by the way, and Shawn Kemp is a legendary NBA player, played for Seattle Supersonics back in the day, great player. Um, he can't shoot that ball, but he did up that thing. So I'm sitting there thinking, like, all these memes and stuff I'm seeing about, Ja Morant and him teaming up in jail and all that stuff, like, and then Joe Mixon adding him into the mix because he allegedly shot an 11-year-old or 10 or a teenager. So anyway, it's a lot of guns and athletes right now, and it's not, and they all black, and that's the worst part about this. But so everybody's thinking the worst. Damn, Mike, I always forget to turn my music off. So everybody's thinking the worst, and um, as was I, and the jokes were funny, but it turns out it wasn't that he was involved in the drive-by, because they have a video out, and the video is him clearly not in the car. He's standing up and he lets that thing go. So what ends up happening is, this is the actual story. So apparently somebody has stolen his phone out of his car, and he's up there in Washington, in Tacoma, Washington, and he's over there doing his thing with the, what you call them, dispensaries and all that stuff. It's super legal in Washington, but apparently somebody broke in his car and they took his phone. So him being a badass that he is, now mind you, why a lot of the story would be, what people will believe that it was happening, is because, man, he used to be a wild boy. Like, he used to be a wild boy in the 90s. I'm gonna tell you like that. And I had something on my nose. But seriously, he was a wild boy. So what happens is, he gets the thing to track his phone, and he tracked it to Tacoma, Washington himself. He didn't bring the authorities, he didn't bring nobody with him. He went to go track his phone. So he goes up to a car, and apparently the person that was in the car actually pulled out a gun. And so he pulled his gun out in self-defense. That's what happened in that story. But man, for a second there, I was worried, I was concerned. I said, I know cats is not moving like that still. I know we not still moving like that. Are we still moving like that here in America as black men? We doing drive-bys at 53 years old. So they did let him out, pending further investigation. He didn't get any charges or anything. So good on him, man. He just trying to sit back peacefully, stay out of people's cars, or they coming to see you. I mean, that's just it, and that's all. Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. Don't forget, every Thursday, the full podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and mama, I'm on Spotify. Overall 99 ENT bring you videos from Friday all the way to Friday. So be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. Again, thank you so much. I holla.